Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
So, I wanted to ask you some questions regarding the subject economics since the exams are coming up. So, as we know, microeconomics is more challenging than macroeconomics. So, what are the key points to remember while answering the questions on microeconomics?
Very true. It is more challenging than macroeconomics because as per the scope of the syllabus, variety of questions can be asked regarding this, the portions which are covered. So one should keep in mind about the diagrams, every answer to be supported with diagrams wherever possible, even if it is not mentioned in the question. So that is important, and well-labeled diagrams. The diagrams must be self-explanatory because every corner there are marks. So that is one important thing. Then comes the sums of microeconomics. So whenever you do any sum, always first the formula needs to be written, then the substitution of values, and then the calculations, because every step has marks. Then another type of question which are more common, that is determination of equilibrium for consumers as well as producers. So the pattern of the answer, what is the objective of the consumer, the first thing, then comes what is the equilibrium condition, then diagram, then the explanation. This is the pattern which needs to be followed in microeconomics. Then for the market forms, the characteristics of various markets, for example, perfect competition. There, one of the important characteristics is large number of buyers and sellers. Only stating that will not fetch marks. What are the implications of it? That is important. So these are the things which one should keep in mind to approach microeconomics. And another important is that when the short-run equilibrium of perfect competition, that whether the supernormal profit loss, you need to shade that region. So these are the areas which needs to be taken care of while answering the microeconomics questions.
Okay. My second question is, what are the last minute recommendations to the students?
Yes. Now all of us are aware that the question pattern is changing. Application based questions are being there, more than 50% weightage this year we are expecting. So for that, if you see the question paper at the first instance, you may be confused, but read it. Do not panic, read the paper, then you can very well get the clue how to answer it. That is the first thing that one should keep in mind. Then again, the first 40% weightage is there for microeconomics. So there you need to read the questions, diagrams, sums, all these are very, very important, and practice more of it. For theory of income and employment is slightly difficult. So for that, the investment multiplier, which is a very common question. So you need to practice at home the numericals associated with that chapter. So that is, and always take smaller values. Don't take bigger values. Examination is not a place to experiment. So before that, you must prepare and then work. Then another is national income is also there. So that part, practice is very, very important, and read the text thoroughly. So that is the last minute what I will take.
Okay, as you said about national income, so for the national income section, what are the points that students should keep in mind?
Yes, we know that in national income there is 12 marks of compulsory question, out of which 6 is sums. So first, to practice sums at home, variety of sums, because you never know what will come. Then how to approach. First, you have to write the formula, then substituting the value, and then solving, because every step carries marks. Even if you go wrong in the last, that is the calculation, 2 marks you are getting before that, that is the formula and the substitution. So that is important. Another place of national income is that the circular flow. Circular flow of income, you have to mention what is the real flow, what is the money flow. You have to mention that, because marks are allotted. It is not mentioned in the question, but marks are allotted for that. Then if there is a capital market, then you have to mention the leakage and injections. So that is very, very important while answering my national income questions. Then comes the under national income, that conversion from one concept to another. In the class I mentioned the T, how to go about it. There are 3 diagrams I have made, so that is very helpful in solving my conversions.
Okay, ma'am. And lastly, my question is, where is that the students make the most mistakes, and what are the things they should keep in mind to avoid such mistakes?
While we check the copies at the council, so there we find that the diagrams, students don't give importance to the diagrams, so they do not mention the axis and all, so they lose marks on it. So this is one thing they should take care of. Then in the theory of income and employment, there is one aggregate supply curve, which is a 45-degree line. So if you do not mention that 45-degree, then marks are deducted. Then comes the shift of the curves. If you do not give arrows in which way it is shifting, marks are deducted. So these are to be taken care of while you are answering the questions. Then comes that explanations of the market forms. For the features, you have to write the implications. Without the implications, you will get only 1 mark out of 6. So these are the things which one should keep in mind while solving the papers.
Thank you, ma'am.